Hi there, my name's Tragical Horror. And I am going to try my best and explain what the Tragical Mystery Tour is. Settle in, it's a weird one. It's mad. So I explained it to some people and they're like, that's cool, do that. And I explained it to some people and they're like, what mate, balloons? Cool man, get a real job. Let's go back to the start, right? Essentially, this is a mad idea that I came up with one day because I had a commission. So someone phoned me from a shop called The Music Room.
Hi mate, just a quick phone call. I was looking to get the stairwell painted in my shop.
I was like, cool, I can do that sort of stuff. I went for a shower, because that's where I do my best thinking, is in the shower. And I thought, how am I going to get things on these stairs that look right? So then it hit me, what if they were floating up the stairs? Like Angus Young's hat, Tony Iommi's SG, the hammers from The Wall, Pink Floyd, the Yellow Submarine, the Zeppelin blimp floating up the stairs. But why? Why would it be going up the stairs? It would just look weird if they were stuck on the wall. I had another idea. Put them in bubbles, and there was a gramophone that was spitting out the bubbles, therefore they're floating up the stairs. That makes sense to me. Then I thought, what if the gramophone wasn't even in the music room? What if it was a machine somewhere else? And this is when it gets strange. What if it was a machine somewhere else, and instead of bubbles, it was balloons, and attached to the balloons are my ideas? This is the point where it grew arms and legs, and I'm in the shower washing my face for about 20 minutes. But it's a concept, and the concept is, somewhere on planet Earth, I have painted a machine, and this machine spits out, not bubbles, but it spits out balloons, and attached to the balloons are my ideas, right? So what happened next was, still in the shower, thinking away, and I'm like, what if this was like any idea? Because I get bored easily. I struggle to stay on task, or so every report card I ever got said. So when it comes to actually painting or making things in a style, I get distracted. I do 2 or 3 and then I'm like, bored, moving on to the next thing. What I thought was, this could be big enough where I could do anything. As long as it's attached to a balloon, then it fits into this world, it fits into this concept, and then I can make anything. Which led me to this. What if I made a website, right, where I can tag the location of this machine that is somewhere on planet Earth. It spits out the balloons which float off wherever. I tag the location of them, and then I can put everything in the one place, and you or someone could take a digital tour by just going on the website and looking at all the different stuff, or they could actually get the location and go to it and see it for real. Then it's a tour. And then it hit me, the Tragical Mystery Tour, because I love the Beatles. I listen to I Am the Walrus at least once a day, which might explain why this has happened. And that's it. So this is the machine. I came down with a couple of tins of black, blue and purple, and I just made it up as I went along. I thought if I spent too long thinking about what the design would be, I would never do it. So this is the Tragical Mystery Machine. I'll take you in to see it. That there's the beginning of a balloon, and the rest of it's just a mishmash of nonsense, to be fair. This is the first location on the map. All I had to do was convince someone that it was a good idea. So I phoned the music room and I pitched the idea, and I was met with a long silence. Then eventually,
Aye mate, that's good, just go for it. I'm putting the trust in you as long as it's good.
Yeah. Number 1 top gunner. They want to beat each other around the floor about a hunter. But before they go a tenner, make more it. That I'm on my hero point. You the 91 to back before the summer. What do you mean by kind of man? I'm becoming where my hair and beard are stinking and my attitude is summer. No, that kind of humming. I'll become an eagle soon, me. He rearrange your plumbing. What's what I say, cause what break out me dead. Stinking.
I've got to keep going. What's next? What else can I do? got to come up with more ideas. I had an idea to try and animate something on a wall. I thought, what if I put my name up and then try and glitch the letters frame by frame? I set my GoPro up here. I put like a little square, went up, took a photo, went back, added a little bit more, took a photo and worked all the way up till the red and the cyan colour. Went home and made it an animation. So when I got here it was bone dry, obviously, and now look at this, torrential rain, stuck in the mud. Look at that, beautiful. So long walk back up the road. Scotland, ladies and gentlemen. This sucks. I need a bath after that ordeal. So what else have I done? I used these things to make a Super Mario walk cycle. Sounded like a good idea at the time, but took a lot longer than what I'd hoped. And I made several of each frame, and I went around sticking them up and taking photos so it looked like Mario was running along the walls. And I went through some of my favourite album covers and I opened them in Photoshop and used the clone tool to move things around in the scene. So I'd done Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, Black Sabbath, The Beatles, Motorhead, Weezer, Fleetwood Mac, Beastie Boys. Who else did I do? Oh, Velvet Underground, Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust. There's one more. Oh, Cypress Hill Black Sunday. I made them, but I thought, how can I get these on the map? So, made a phone call to a print shop and they printed them out on Foamex board, 2 centimetres by 3 centimetres. Then I made a velvet rope out of old bolts and a roll of red wool, and I sent them to one of my friends in London who went about sticking them up in different places and taking photos for me. After that I made a video. Just moving the toys, I'll be putting them back in 2 minutes. It's been a while since I've done this. So I've been working on something for a while and I can now tell you what it is. I've managed to get a couple of pieces exhibited in London for the Tragical Mystery Tour stuff. It's nothing big, you've got to start somewhere. From tiny acorns grow big acorn trees, but as I say, it's nothing big, it's just a couple of wee pieces that I've sent down that are now up behind a velvet rope, which is fancy. As I say, nothing big, can't stress that enough. I posted it on my Facebook and my Instagram, obviously trying to make light of the fact they were so small. It'd have been a fortune to send them full size, so, and now those locations are tagged in the map as well. My micro exhibitions. So why am I doing all this? I don't know. I just want to do something different. So that's the long and short of it. That's the Tragical Mystery Tour. And I think I'll do more of these. I'll come up with an idea, I'll film the full thing, make an edit, put it up as an episode in the Tragical Mystery Tour. Yeah. So you can go on the website and have a look. It's www.thetragicalmysterytour.com, or you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at Mr. Tragical Horror. Or if you just want to see the Tragical Mystery Tour stuff, you can get me on Facebook and Instagram at the Tragical Mystery Tour. If you made it to this point in the video, then well done you. I'd have switched it off at the first shower scene, to be fair. Like Psycho. Give it a like, share it with a friend, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And that's it. Thanks. I was going to do a bit with me getting out, but that's not going to happen.